Time to catch up with Dale Bowerbank, who is on the phone with us right now. Dale is Drywall Instructor and Curriculum Developer at GTTI Skilled Trades Institute. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How's it going, Dan?
Good. So you are a curriculum developer and a drywall instructor. Were you involved with the Skills Trade Institute before the new program was put in place? And for those who don't know, GTTI has been instructing and helping people get into the trades for a number of years. But the new program is actually building houses. And these houses will become affordable housing. I just love the circle because of the idea of giving back to the community while still training people who are then going to give back to the community as well. Were you part of this at the beginning?
Yeah, no, I wasn't. So are you talking about prior to, like, the first GTTI?
Yeah. So because this is a new program that they've got in building the houses.
Oh, okay. So, no, actually, I moved from Calgary, Alberta to come down here to become the Drywall Curriculum Developer Instructor. So,
wow, that's quite a move.
Yes, it is.
So what got you interested in coming over?
So I know that when I looked into GTTI in their past, they did pretty well. And I like the new concept and the idea of, like what you said, giving back to the community. And it just seemed really rewarding, too. And it's, again, a new chapter in my life where I do really want to start something new. So I felt that, this is definitely the move. And it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So that's why I moved.
Because you were in your own business, right?
Yes, I was.
What was that like, getting into your own business?
It has its ups and downs. It was, financially rewarding. I had lifestyle independence and whatnot, but, the downside, COVID hit and things were a bit shaky. So, I didn't want to keep bouncing from, because I was working from Alberta and BC, so I was bouncing between two provinces. So I needed some stability in my life.
Boy, that is tough, but the trade's definitely a place if you are looking to work. And what I like is, no matter what you learn, that's a skill that you can carry with you no matter what you're doing.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I've moved from province to province, and for sure, I, was able to use my skills that I've learned. So it's pretty universal across Canada, if you look at it that way.
What is it about drywall, though? Because, the idea of it seems pretty simple, applying it and everything, but doing it well is so difficult. And those that do it well, boy, I tell you, you can't, they're so busy, they can't keep up with the demand. Why is it so difficult?
I think people underestimate it. It requires a lot of problem-solving skills, and it's just one of those things where it takes a bit of I guess you want to call it finesse, or I look at it almost like art. So if everything goes well, then it turns out perfect. And if you make one wrong step, then it's pretty difficult to fix it along the way.
Well, yeah, because I know. So if I'm a homeowner and I've got these weird angles and whatever, I just go, well, it needs to be drywalled. So I haven't figured out all those angles. That's what you have to do.
Exactly.
Now, how much has the trade changed, or has it at all? Because, you're still effectively dealing with the same tools as far as drywall is concerned, or has that changed?
Actually, the tools have evolved. So there's a lot of machine tools that are now in the market, and that makes the task a little bit easier to do. So prior to this, it was mostly hand tools, but now they've kind of upgraded and made, not only from the drywall installing side, but to the application of the plaster or mud or tape. So they've made a variety of tools to make the job go quicker.
Has the mud changed at all?
The mud is fairly the same. It's different within province, but honestly, they're all the same.
Right. And I guess it's just whatever application you're using it for, the board would change. Because if you're using it in the bathroom, that's going to change a little bit.
Right, exactly. So I think most people have the notion that drywall all looks the same, but no, there's different boards for different tasks and different areas. So again, in GTTI, we go over that, and I help the students kind of navigate how to work through and understand and problem solve through a house or any sort of build.
So, yeah, actually, that's an interesting aspect I wanted to ask you about as setting up the curriculum. Do you view it that each individual you're talking to as you train them, that there's a potential each one of them could be their own business person?
For sure. I mean, there's different avenues that they can tackle on. They could either take an entrepreneurial role, or if they want, again, stability, they can go union or non-union. So I like that this province has a lot of opportunities that they can kind of explore. So I present both sides to them, so they have more options after, I guess, they graduate, you would say.
You talked about the tools. Any physical limitations in getting involved in the drywall industry?
In terms of drywall application, it's a little bit physically demanding, but again, the tools make things a lot easier. So with that, it just cuts down on the physical aspect. So again, there's a lot of things on the market that will reduce strainage on your body. And also, they've actually reduced the weight of the drywall. So again, they're making things easier and making it so that this trade is more, like, us long term.
What's the worst aspect, doing the ceilings?
Yeah, ceilings are never fun. I know a lot of my students kind of complain about ceilings, but once it's out of the way, it's actually a lot easier going forward.
Right. So you're giving them the basic skills, and the thing is that this is free for them to get involved. If they register and become part of the program, they're not paying for this.
No, it's absolutely free. And that, again, is the best part about GTTI. I mean, starting out with, free tools and free hands-on training is essential. And it's, again, it's one of those things where you got to take full advantage of it.
And you mentioned the new tools. Those are the new tools that you'll be using as well?
Yeah, so I'm showing a lot of the students the new tools as well. I unfortunately don't get to take the new tools home, because some of them are very expensive, but they do get some of them in their tool bag.
Right. Now, as an instructor, and this is a unique program in the fact that you're building homes that people are going to be living in. So it's not like you're at a school and you'll build a wall that'll be taken down and then rebuilt again. But someone at some point is going to occupy this home. Does that put any added pressure on an instructor to make sure it's done completely right?
No, because, once I feel like when the students kind of come into the program, they understand that, this is not, say, normal schooling. And then I feel as if, a lot of the students have been very perceptive to learning. So I feel very confident when, say, tackling a modular home or on-site builds. I just feel as if they've grasped a lot and they're very in tune to what they want to know. So again, I don't think it's too difficult, for myself. I can only speak for myself. I'm not sure about the other instructors.
Right, but it's being done right. For anybody who's, this house is going to be sold, that everything's being done right.
Absolutely. It's being done right. There's definitely someone who's going to oversee everything. So for sure, it's going to be done right.
So you still have some spots open for registering?
Yes, we do, especially in my trade. So whoever is interested, for sure, drywall, or check the GTTI site again.
GTTI Skilled Trades Institute, and from what I understand, you can email institute@gtti.ca.
Exactly.
And when does that registration close?
I believe that registration closed March 29th.
Right. And this will be for the summer term then?
Yes, it will be for the summer term.
So that's July 5th?
Yes, July 5th.
Right.
So that's when it starts.
Well, Dale, keep yourself busy. I'm sure you will be. It's one of those skills. It's interesting because people don't necessarily think of it as one of the sexy jobs. It's, hey, well, you're a plumber, you're an electrician, everything. But I tell you what, you guys are gold. I had a friend who was a drywaller, did some drywalling here in the Uxbridge area, moved north and started his own business, could not find enough people to do all the work that he ended up doing because he did quality work. And you find a quality drywaller, you guys are gold.
Exactly.
And, it's important for people to remember that. And also that it is a great trade to get into. And there are jobs out there, but you got to work at it to get them. Listen, we want to thank you for your time this morning.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, Dan.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. That is Dale Bowerbank. He is the drywall instructor and curriculum developer at GTTI Skilled Trades Institute. It's a great way to find yourself a trade, and as he mentioned, it's free. It doesn't cost you a dime, and they provide the equipment as well. You can get more information at institute@gtti.ca.